Good evening, everybody. Welcome to RedPill Arabia. I posted earlier today in the morning a video which I talked about marriage and money, or women and money, and I got some feedback and questions from some of you guys, and I thought to give it like a more detail because that video was about 2 minutes. It wasn't enough, and I thought you should talk more about this subject. It's about 1:30 a.m. in Saudi now. It's my first time making a video at such a late time, but I felt I'm obliged to talk briefly about the subject. So I thought to make this video titled Sexuality and Marriage. And you see, usually when someone talks about a subject, should be passionate about, should be related to him. Maybe that's why I chose to make this channel, RedPill Arabia. And I mean, people who follow my channel know the story that I got divorced a couple years ago, and really affected me badly. I was in deep depression for almost 2 years. It was really shocking for me. I mean, I'm 41. When I got divorced, I was 37, 38. So I was a mature man. And people said that I'm quite rational person and experienced. So for someone like me to fall in this trap, to get broken, it wasn't about think that you got broken because your heart, although men we are emotional, but the thing is we are emotional but also we are rational. I mean, we start to question ourselves. Did I do something wrong? What was the problem? You know what I'm saying? So later on I followed some of MGTOW and RedPill, and oh my God, I felt I was so stupid. Why haven't I I studied a lot, I learned a lot, but this area of science of men versus women and the RedPill and the MGTOW, I had no idea that there were men who were damaged and hurt by women as myself. So when I started to follow Gregory, the Red Pill Guru, he really helped me a lot. He really took the blinder from my eyes, and I said, oh my God, these things did happen to me. I remember one of his episodes, he talked about the signs that you can say that this woman is not good, it's no good. So anyhow, so I was thinking, whether Gregory or other channels, there's so many material, and most of the people who watch videos and read books, so there's a problem. So there is so many videos, millions, books, millions. Who got the time? You got my point? So people like me, I had a special advantage when I went to this depression 2 years ago. Most people advised me to go to a doctor to take antidepressant, or people who live in the West to go to alcohol or drugs, but I'm smarter than that. So I was lucky that I chose not to take medication and to use my own way of, taking me out of this period of misery. So what I did, I used a special, I invented actually, I don't know, maybe this is not just an invention, everybody does things, there are other people who do the same thing somewhere in the world. I used YouTube as a way to cure me. So what I did, because this antidepressant, what does it do? It takes your mind away from whatever problem you have. So it's a drug. So I said, okay, I'll drug myself, but not with the chemicals. I'll drug myself with YouTube. So what I did for 2 years, 10 to 11 hours daily, YouTube for 2 years. Imagine 11 hours a day for 2 years, thousands of hours. So what I did, I started to educate myself. I said, instead of wasting my time, I don't want to go to stupid videos. I want to go something beneficial, something I can learn from. So I start to watch engineering videos, philosophy, science, computer science, medicine, and so I was really focused about the content of the videos, and at the same time I'm leaving the problem that happened to me. Get my point? So I had two birds with one stone. Arabs were a little bit intelligent. We try to do things more efficiently. So I said, okay, I will solve the problem of depression and I will learn something. So after 2 years, one day I decided to just wake up and do something. And I started this video. It was on November 19th, 2020. I decided to become a YouTuber. I have no idea about YouTube. All my life, I'm a practical person, someone who study engineering and science and all these things. So it's the first time I've got familiar. So if you guys notice my video, I started very, very poor videos. And so every day I'm learning. And thank God within 10 days I became a pro. No such thing is difficult. If you put your mind into something, you can do wonders. So anyhow, going to the subject about today, I say sexuality and marriage. So it's a recap of the previous video I did. People ask me about, why do men pay in exchange for sex? I mean, when you say pay in exchange, you always think about prostitution, right? But it's more than that. As I mentioned in the previous video, girlfriend and boyfriend, when you want everybody, most of us, when you want to date a woman, you want to impress her, right? Take her to a fancy restaurant, you buy her gifts, so you're paying. Not necessarily cash in exchange for sex, but you're paying. When you get married, you have to pay. And for us as Arab, we have to pay dowry, we have gifts, parties, and for the Westerner, you have to pay, buy the ring and honeymoon, house, furniture. You always have to pay. So my question, is this all what we got as men? Is money? So that money were nothing? Is it that's the formula? Women beauty and men's money? I'll take it. If that's the case, I will take it. So when we lose our money, so I mean we're worthless, right? So similarly, if I follow the same logic, if a woman lost her beauty, does that make her worthless? So if I'm married to a woman and I got bankrupt, she's entitled to leave me, right? Because my value was in my money is gone, so I'm worthless, right? I'll go with that. So why is it when a woman get old and she loses her beauty or get fat, and we are too good to do that? But if some of us did that and left his wife when she got fat or ugly or old, what do you guys would say? What do you ladies would say? It's a bad person, right? So that makes you a bad person if you left a man for losing his money. You see what I'm trying to get to? When I used to watch this feminist movie, seminars, whatever they call it, I used to get really angry. Not only me, all rational men. Because we're misogynistic, not because we love each other. We love ourselves, that we want to be superior, controlling. We want to have peace in our life. We all, most of us men, we work hard and make money for what? What's eventually, what we're gonna do with it? Travel the world, okay, good. Buy stuff, okay. But love is actually what we all seek, whether consciously or unconsciously. We seek love. We seek to find our other half, someone can complete us. Sure, we can find good company among men. I mean, we men, we enjoy talking to other men because we click, we have the same way of thinking. Yeah, relative, sure, but a wife or a girlfriend, love? For me, maybe I'm a bit romantic, but I think that's what we all seek, whether we're romantic or not, but we need love. So men, we are the true romantic. You got what I'm saying? We are the true romantic. We're loving, we're caring, helpful, protective. Why is it? My question, what makes me angry and upset, why do women does that to us? Can we solve this problem? Can we clear it? I mean, we're smart as a humanity. We've done great stuff. Why can't we solve this simple question? Why do women give us hard time? Why do they nag us? Why do they divorce us? I understand there are some scenarios where men are abusive and bad, and this, yeah, nobody can dispute that. People who does that should be, but they are very minute percentage. I'm talking about the vast majority of men. Good. I've never seen a man who's bad to his wife intentionally. But why do women treat us in such a way? And where we are going? To marry and get divorced and have heartbroken? To stay single and miserable when we get old, be lonely? To have a child out of wedlock and the child grow up with a single mom and have problem, complication? What can we do? I want you guys to engage with me. Send me questions. Let's get together, not to attack. I've seen so many channels, they attack. Women are bad, 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 bad. So, okay, so let's say women are bad. Let's say I give it to you. Then what? Then what? I mean, if you're born as a heterosexual, let's say I'm a heterosexual, we cannot change that. That's us. So we're gonna buy toys for sexuality. Okay, let's say we cure this problem of sexuality. How about the emotions? We're gonna buy a robot to talk to us? Have cats and dogs to raise them? Okay, sure, they're fun, but they're not. You get my point? Part of us, we need to work, we need to have, a social life, and we need to have love and sex to be a normal human being, right? It really hurts me a lot to see what's going on. We need to solve it. Ladies, please, let's have a dialogue. If any of you girls, spokesman for a feminist movement or someone for women's rights, let's get together. Let's have a solution. Let's end this for once for good. Let's start a movement. There has MGTOW and there is feminists. Let's start a new movement. So I'm trying to say in this video is we need to seriously consider having a dialogue, understand our differences, and let's come to a term. Hopefully, soon enough, this problem will go away, and we will start as the new actual real start. We did start 100 years ago doing technology, but we lost our family. Got my point? The family life, the thing that our grandfather had. Now we are shortcoming. We need to be complete. Could you imagine a nation who are smart, intelligent, and family-oriented, and when a man can go to work and be comfortable that his wife do not cheat on him, that she will welcome when you get home, and have a nice children, family unity. Could you imagine what can we do? We can actually literally do wonders. Help poverty, help stopping wars and hatred and racism, all the problems that we have in the world. We could do great. Thank God we're in the era where we have internet and we have social networking, but it's going to the wrong way. The way I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but the way I see it, it's not beneficial. We need to really work on the main thing that we need is happiness. Doesn't all of us work hard and study hard and do what for happiness? We want to be happy. And for me as a man, I speak for myself, I cannot be happy without a woman. I say it loud and clear. I will never be truly, truly happy without a woman. But I cannot risk my life and all what I've done and fall in the trap again. One time, thank God I survived. Who knows, next time I fall in love, what will happen to me? And same for you guys. I know you guys are fearful. When you see beautiful women, you're fearful. So let's get together. Post your question in the comments. We'll review it and we'll do something. If you want to engage with me in a live or a video recording, let's do that. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.